Hey, superstars, welcome back. I'm going to be talking about milking your posts on Facebook, on your profile. You could even use this in your group as well. This is how it looks like you're on social media all the time, but you're actually not. So this is a trick that I use every day. And I'm going to show you how to do it really, really easily so that you're not overwhelmed. So when I say milking your posts, what I'm talking about is milking a post, to interact with people, to give you a little bit more reach. So this is going to help you with engagement too. Really simple to do. I don't want you to overthink this. I'm going to share my screen in a moment and show you what I do. I don't want you to overthink this. And I don't want you to spend a lot of time on it. You need maybe 3 times a day for, 5 minutes at a time, morning, noon, and night. And that's all you need. As I said, on my profile, I'm only posting 4 times a week. Your group is different, and you'll see that in the group unit. But 4 times a week on your profile page, which is the epicenter of your business. This is where you're going to corral everyone in. You're going to capture those warm leads, and you're going to filter them into a Facebook group where you're going to nurture the relationship further. If you don't have a Facebook group, then you've got to get them onto an email list where you're going to do something similar. You're going to start to nurture that relationship. So it's just a funnel. We're going to grab those leads from our profile page. We're going to then start to build the relationship, make sure that funnel's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, corral them into a group. Ideally, if you don't have a group, some of my clients don't have a group. Say, for example, one owns an online clothing store for kids, which is skatewear. So she doesn't need a group for that, but she then corrals them into an email list, and she starts to, again, nourish the relationship. Remember, it's all about know, like, and trust. They need to know, like, and trust you to do business with you, to purchase your product, to join your team, whatever it is. Okay, so I want you to not overthink this part. I want you to remember that you are only going to be doing this 3 times a day for 5 minutes. And it's really super easy. Do it when you go to the bathroom, when you're having a coffee, when you grab a cup of water. It's really easy to achieve. Okay, so don't overthink it. This is going to boost your algorithm, and this is going to milk your post so that you don't need to be on social media all the time. An algorithm, and this is with any platform, but each platform does have differences. But the crux of an algorithm, and the best way to describe it, is you go to a supermarket and you use a store card. Let's say this is a store card. We go into our shop and we hand over our store card. That store card then collects, things from you, such as what time you shop, whether you use cash or card, whether you buy 2 for 1, do you buy cat food, do you buy strawberries? Then what it does is, and it's all computerized, it's artificial intelligence, sorry. No one is sitting there putting all this data into a machine. It's the computer or the algorithm picking it up. Then you start to get email campaigns saying, hey, Melissa, did you know on Tuesday we've got strawberries for sale? Now, they're not going to try and sell me dog food if I haven't purchased dog food from them. That's how I sort of describe an algorithm. You are teaching the algorithm how to treat you. I'll say that again. You are teaching the algorithm how to treat you. That is so important. So you're going to interact with people in your niche, and that's why your niche is so important to truly understand who it is. You're going to interact with pages and groups and profiles of people within your niche. You're going to interact with things that Facebook sees as connections to what you're doing. And then what's going to happen is more of your friends list is going to start to see your content, because not everyone on your friends list will see your content. Okay. And then your profile is going to be suggested to people, friend suggestion, because you have commonalities. That's how it works. That's how you find your ideal audience. Okay. So I'm going to show you now how to milk your algorithm. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go to my profile, and I'm going to start to show you what I do. So let's just go back up the top there. Get on. Okay. So this is my profile, and we've gone through setting up your profile and everything like that in the previous modules. Now, milking your post. Let's have a look. Let's say, okay, I've only just done this one. This has not been a very good post. let's say that I might go through and look, I'm not going to reply to that one. So I'm not even sure who that is, to be honest. Ignore this, guys. I'm doing something for my husband, which is a surprise. And that is not a public post. So I'm not saying to post things like that on your profile by any means. If you actually look at the settings on that, I've only included people who are invited. Okay, so let's go to this one. 51 comments. Absolutely, always be the one with power. So what I'm going to start to do is, because this is only an hour ago, you never want to just do the like, because that can be picked up from, it can detected from the platform that you're on as spam if you just like. It says, this person's not really thinking about it. I kind of go through the love, the share, the wow, or whatever. And I'll click on that. I'm not going to reply to this straight away. It's only an hour ago. I can milk this further. Good morning, Siraj says. So I'm just going to go on and give that a care because it was only 2 days ago. Rose, like, I don't know. I think he wants to get married, but let's just do that. Amy Carruthers. We're going to go on and see how these are all very recent. And I'm just going to go on and I'm going to go through care and truth and, care and love. This person has said truth. And I'm just going to go through and I'm going to do that. Now, this is milking the post. Tomorrow, and I don't keep tabs on this. I just go through and tomorrow I'll do the same. Or remember I said one of those 3 blocks of 5 minutes, you'll go through and do this. And then I might go to another post, straight up truth. She said, I might go to another post now and start commenting where I've already done that like and love and wow and all that sort of thing. You can see all the comments here. Now, when you do a thread like this and you reply to someone, Facebook says, oh, they're building a connection. I'm going to show more of their content to more people. You could even go as far to say, oh, Marie, thank you so much. How are you today? How have you been? How's your business? Or whatever it is. They then comment and then you've comment again and that starts another thread. Facebook loves this again. Instagram loves it as well. So I'm curious, what does being consistent on social media translate to you as? I think I've answered everything on here. Let's say I hadn't. I would go on and I would go reply, goffe, and some emojis or yes, or I'm not really, these guys are actually coaches themselves. They're supporting my posts. I support theirs. So I haven't written, hey, do you want some, information, whatever. So, so then I could go to find someone, truth. So he's not one of my clients. So I've just written truth. And then I might even, and he's liked that comment. I might even go as far as say, hey, Mike, I'll show you. See, because I've already cared for this a couple of days ago. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to go, Mike Stone, how have you been? Okay. And then I'll start a conversation again tomorrow when I get on my 5 minutes. I'm just scrolling through posts and I'm just interacting with people. Again, so this person's watching the replay. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for catching the replay. Shouldn't take you any more than 5 minutes. You don't want to do too much, or you can if you want. How have you been? How are you? I can't spell. Okay, and then you start to go through. The other thing is Messenger is really important for your reach as well. Messenger is really, really important because it's then going to, you've probably noticed when you comment on someone's in Messenger, you all of a sudden start seeing their comments. Well, guess what? They start to see your comment. And one easy way to do that is right here, is with birthdays. So we're going to click on birthdays. Okay. And it tells me everyone's birthdays. I'm actually going to message these people privately. Daniel Darpio is actually an old friend I used to fly with. So I'm going to message him. I'm going to say, happy birthday, old man, or something like that. Talking some German there. This is just a bit of a joke from when we went to Thailand together because we used to fly together. So just ignore that. Hey, old man, happy birthday. Of course, if you don't know them, you're not going to say that. Happy birthday. And I might even write Alice Guter zum Geburtstag. That is German. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Okay, and then you go back to the next person. So this is something that I try and do every day. And you're going to comment on the next person there. The other thing that you can do is go into group. So let's say I can go into an MLM group, let's say, for example, and I might interact on, okay, I'm not in that group, but like I might interact on people's posts. I might go find a recent post that's had a lot of comments, and I might say, if they're not, like, I'm not going to cut in and go, oh, talk to me, I've got something for you. But if that person in your niche says something like, oh, hey, it's my dog there. Sorry, guys, 2 secs. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. My dog has been vomiting, so I wanted to let him out because he was scratching at the door. He's a Chihuahua and they don't have very good tummies. So I'm like, yeah, you can get out. You go into a group that is in your niche and you start commenting. Let's say they say, okay, guys, let's say a niche is essential oils or weight loss or whatever it is. What are the best essential oils for weight loss, for example? You might comment, say, hey, Kim, I find A, B, and C really good. And that's it. And you're just leaving a little bit of curiosity. So that's what you start doing for milking your engagement. You can also post a story as well onto Facebook. Now, I also like to do one of these 3 5-minute sessions before I post. So as I talked about in the posting schedule, before you post, try and, or if you've scheduled a post, okay, that's fine. You can just jump on and do it. When I say scheduled a post, I'm talking about in your group, but you could just jump on and just do this prior. But if you want, particularly on your profile, your post to reach further, just go on and do one of those 5-minute sessions. And then you post because people are active. The other thing is you can scroll down and find a really good post that you have. It doesn't matter on Facebook. It can be from 6 years ago. It doesn't matter. If you think it's relevant, you can scroll down. Like, for example, say one of my videos, some of them have hit 800, 1,000 views. Before I post, I might go down and I might just drop my own comment in the comment section of that post. Why? Because all those people that have engaged with those posts will get a notification. Melissa Mitchell just commented on a post that you're following. And it starts then to kick off and warm up that algorithm as well. Okay, that's another good tip too. And I was just going to mention on that. So on Facebook, you can go back and reuse old posts. You can't do that on Instagram. If you got a really, really good post on Instagram from a year ago, you can't milk it on Instagram. You've got, but Instagram's a whole other ball game, but 24 hours really to hit impact. And that's at the time of recording this. This information is correct. It has been correct like that for a long time. So I doubt it's going to change, but you never know when you're watching this if it has changed. But yeah, you can't go back and change a hashtag or comment on a post on Instagram and have it bumped up, but you can on Facebook. So use it, milk it. If I've got a really popular topic that I want to rehash, I just go, or I might even just drop a sticker, an emoji, a GIF, whatever it is on that post, then it bumps it up in other people's feeds. So this is the best way, using all these techniques. These are all organic, meaning free, that you can use to warm up your algorithm and boost it. No Facebook advertising here. This works on your profile and also in your group. I wouldn't bother on a page, like a fan page, a business page where people can come on and like the page, those pages. Currently at the time of filming, and it's been this way for a couple of years, you don't get a lot of organic, which is free traffic to a page. Why? Because Facebook wants you to pay for advertising on the page. I've got a page purely for advertising. I get barely any traffic to it. I might get 30 views, whereas on my profile, I might get 800 or 300 or 60 comments or whatever it is. So I don't really bother on there, but I have it there just in case I want to do some advertising. But you'll learn about that. You would have learned about that in the previous module as well. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next module. And as always, please sing out if you've got any questions or if you need a little bit of help with this. See you guys.